Hey folks, it's Teresa from Stringfield Ridge Farm. We're going to talk about chickens today. Alright, so I have a flock of chickens that are all mixed. I have different breeds, and a lot of them are mixed breeds because we have incubated our own eggs several times. And our chickens free range. So we have 18 altogether, one rooster, 17 hens, one rooster. And like I said, they are just mixed breeds. And most of the time they free range, but sometimes they are locked up for a little while. They could be locked up for different reasons. Maybe a neighbor dog has gotten out and is chasing them around, and until we can get the neighbor dog to stop coming around, we have to keep them locked up. Or it could be our own dog. We've had a dog that all of a sudden started chasing chickens, and we had to get a shock collar and get him trained to leave the chickens alone. It worked. We only had to shock him about 3 times, just a little. We didn't hurt him. He just got a little zap about 3 times, and he quit. Didn't do it anymore. So we've had good luck with that. But we've had foxes that started coming around. We have woods all around our house, and there's our chicken coop. Woods all around our house, so actually quite often we will have a coyote or fox that start coming around, and we have to leave the chickens locked up for a little bit until they kind of go on their way. I have a friend who just recently got a chicken coop and got her a small flock of chickens, and she was asking me about what to feed them because hers cannot free range. And so I told her, if your chickens are not going to be able to be out free ranging at all, you're going to have to supplement their feed. And you can buy the chicken layer. You can grow a little bit of stuff for your chickens. A lot of people grow a little bit of this and that for their chickens, and give them some of their scraps, peels and things, certain things that you can give a chicken. So I'd come across this before, and I recommended this to her. I had been asked, there's been reviews on Grub Terra, and I've seen a lot of reviews on Grub Terra, and they actually had asked me a couple of years ago about doing a review video for Grub Terra, and I turned it down at the time because my chickens free range, and I thought, we don't really need that. We free range, but I don't give them any kind of treats hardly. We might give them a little scrap every once in a while. We feed them a layer crumble, and that's about it. Because they free range, I haven't worried about that. But now I'll tell you what happened a few years ago. It was really bad weather. We had a really bad winter, and I left them locked up a lot that winter, and all I was feeding them was their layer crumbles, and they got to down to where they weren't laying any eggs and weren't doing very good, and eventually we started giving them some supplements. And if I had Grub Terra at the time, it would have been awesome, because has a lot of the nutrients and proteins and fats that they need. And if I'd had Grub Terra at the time, I think my chickens would have done a whole lot better that year. But then back to my friend, she can't free range, and I told her, she was talking about maybe growing a few greens for her chickens, and I said that'd be great, but you could get some of that Grub Terra, and it's really awesome for your chickens. And you could give them some of that now and then, and that would really help them out a whole lot. Because, like I said, it's got all the nutrients and proteins and fats that your chickens need. But also, this is a 1 pound bag, and you can have a 1 pound bag delivered every month or every 2 months for $18. You might consider their 2 pound bag or 5 or 10 pound bag, and you can have that delivered however often you want, every month, 2, 3, 4, up to 5 months, for 18 for a pound bag. I don't remember the price for the other poundage, but you can go online and find that. There will be a link in the description below, and you can also get 10% off of your order with that link. You get 10% off of your first order. And if you have a YouTube channel, you can do a review like I'm doing and get a free bag. So there you go. I got a free bag for a review. And as you can see, I haven't opened it yet. I'm talking about it first, and then we're going to open it. And now my chickens are out free ranging, so I don't know how well they'll do. This is the 1 pound bag of Grub Terra black soldier fly larva. Good for all kinds of pets. Chickens, reptiles, fish, and birds. Produces stronger egg shells. Keeps feathers healthy. Farm raised. 75% more calcium than mealworms. Visit grubterra.com. Okay, there is a review from 4 of the chickens. They are eating it up, loving it. As soon as I opened the bag and threw a few, here they all come running. 4 of them anyway that saw me throw some out. Of course they're loving it. Here comes another one. Here comes all of them. I'm going to have to throw a little more out, I think. They are eating it up. Let's see. I just threw a small handful out there. Here comes more. They must be able to smell it, or they're just seeing me throw something and getting excited. I think they approve. I believe they approve. Even the cats are coming to see what's going on. So there you go. Grub Terra is chicken approved around here. Now this is a good 5 minutes later, and these chickens are still out here looking for more Grub Terra, and even started fighting over it a little bit. I've seen several of them running the others off so that they could have more. They're really eating that up and loving it. Miss Red, how did you like that Grub Terra? Was that pretty good stuff, that Grub Terra?